Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. This reading is for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for the upcoming week of February 18, 2019. We have a full moon in Virgo on the 19th, I think at 0 degrees, so that might be kind of interesting. Might be trying to make us be a little more grounded. Definitely decisions will have to be made. Okay, so what are the major themes for the upcoming week of February 18, 2019 for my air signs? Right. Okay, you got 9-1 Heaven. Ooh, and that one stood out too. Oh gosh, we got a guardian. Here we go. Oh, well, it's not too bad. I see what this is. Okay, so first of all, angel number 951, look that up, air signs, see if that resonates with you. Okay, so we got this heaven card, 9-1 heaven, completions. We expect that it's a full moon, right? Perfection, achievement. So you're wrapping some stuff up, and then guess what? You got some new stuff coming, right? So rebirth, reawakening, right? What it is, I don't know. It looks like it might be with either a child, a younger woman, or money. Right, you wrapping some stuff up and then you have some new stuff being born. You are reawakening something inside of yourself even. So we got this orchid and we got this pearl, one cycle pearl. So there could be issues with the younger woman, right? There could be issues. You might be having problems with like a child or someone in your family or something like that. Don't worry about it. She's protected. That's number one. But also the orchid replacing the pearl is about relationships based on money. It's also about undervaluing something, so not seeing the value in something that's it's worth more than you think it is. Also, this means to be careful with your money this week too. You'll be protected, right? Don't worry about it ultimately, but those warnings are there. Okay, so let's clarify the heaven, these completions. Yep, definitely some new beginnings this week. We got the North card. So barriers being lifted on one wine entering. Right? She's walking through the doors. She's accepting all that is hers. Again, reclaiming her wealth, her inheritance, so to speak. Things are moving forward, right? Heavenly things, cosmic energies are conspiring in your favor, air signs. Look, because then we got the white card, especially underneath the lotus. So this rebirth is, you have these divine new beginnings entering, and then white, like wow. Some of you may also be entering into a contract, right? It could be any type of contract. Again, it could be housing contract, it could be an employment contract, it could be a relationship, marriage, it could be a promise ring, it could be a verbal contract, right? But definitely some new beginnings and some barriers being lifted that were in place before. Maybe you already had stuff in line, right? But you were signing, you're buying a house and there was a lien on it, and now the barriers are being lifted. There could be some stress as a result though of dealing with all of this, which is to be expected. There could be some uncertainty with these contracts, right? Of course, it's to be expected. You're wondering, is this worth it? Is this going to benefit me? Is this the right decision to be made? Right? Don't worry about it. Yes, completions always bring a little stress, a little uncertainty, right? It wouldn't be completions if they didn't do otherwise. Now the North is also underneath the Pearl card. So again, stressing over a younger woman, stressing over money. Don't worry about it. Just keep an eye on it, right? This doesn't say anything's going to happen with their money. It just says just to be more mindful of it this week, right? And don't underestimate yourself. There's something that you have that you're not recognizing the full value of. Let's clarify this lotus. Okay, so we got another guardian. Okay, air sign. Oh, and the fire card. Okay, so we talk about this lotus, this new beginning. It is not going to be handed to you on a platter. That is for sure. So you got the bamboo guardian replacing the two circles pine. So some issues with some writing projects or something, new beginnings, things that you're trying to start. Might be some roadblocks or some bumps in the road, so to speak. This could also pertain to your vision board, New Year's resolution, things that you've written. things that you are trying to make happen. That could also talk about new beginnings with a new relationship too. So maybe you're just starting, you got a good guy, and the issues come. There's gonna be some issues with that, right? There's gonna be some minor issues with that. But with the bamboo replacing it, it's telling you to just stay strong, right? The pine represents strength and the bamboo represents strength. The pine is a tree and the bamboo is a strength. So you're good. Your guardians got you. Just be strong throughout this issue, right? With writing or with this guy. It is a good guy. With writing, your projects are moving forward, right? Know that. Just stand tall. Let it pass. Let it pass, right? Barriers are being lifted, but sometimes once the barriers are being lifted, you still might trip over something in the ground, right? Just because they take the lock off the door don't mean that you won't stumble through the door. Then we got the 6 wine fire. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Also represents passion or danger, right? So you could have some stuff coming that you don't anticipate, right? With these new beginnings, right? Now, this also could mean that you're burning away some stuff. So that's good. A way of thinking, a way of being. Be careful because, again, with all of this stress, with this North card and these completions and these new beginnings, you could be getting burnt out. You could be mentally exhausted, right? Trying to step into your new self, this new you. So be careful that you don't do that. Then we got the one level peacock, right? Wealth, extravagance, right? An older woman, maturity. You could have some problems with the older woman fire sign. Could be at your job, family, whatever. Make sure that you are looking in the mirror and making sure that you are doing everything that you need to do to avoid this situation, right? Because she's kind of cornered in with this, between this north and this fire, right? Make sure that you are being mature. You are taking the high route for this, because ultimately this is what's leading to your expansion, your reawakening, your rebirth. This is making you better. All right, so let's clarify the pearl orchid, please. Sophia, give me something good. Okay. I'm happy now. I was always happy. I was already happy. Okay, so you got the South. Success, happiness, joy, right? Coming out of this situation. I told you already, if it's a situation with a young girl, don't worry about it. You're good. Don't worry about it. Situation dealing with money or relationship based on money or your finances. Ultimately, it's going to work out for you. And then the last 2 cards. Commence, right? So start these new projects. Start these new beginnings. Start something. Like that is your message, air signs. Start something. You got these new beginnings, right? I mean, there's endings and then big new beginnings. So start something. This is your week. Air signs, right? Take advantage of it. Don't let stuff stress you out. Don't let things that you already foresee stress you out. Make sure you know the value of yourself. Know the value of your resources, right? Human resources. Could be people, right? Objects, whatever. All right. So let's start with Aquarius, please. South. Look up number 29. See if that resonates with you. Ultimately, this is all for your benefit, Aquarius. Right? You're gonna start something. You're gonna ride off into the sunset. This is a green light card. All signs are go for you, Aquarius. There is no need for you to hesitate on anything. Don't let things burn you out. Don't let this situation that you are dealing with a young girl stress you out, or money, or any of that. Everything is gonna be to your benefit, right? This is happy ending. This is for you to write. This is your story being written. Basically, you're writing your own story. So this is saying just be happy. Make sure that you keep your vibration high, Aquarius. Make sure that you are doing things that make you happy and that you are focusing on pleasure, right? In addition to doing things that everybody else wants you to do, right? Because ultimately you just got to ride the wave, essentially. All right. So Gemini house, 5-1 house. All right. Angel number 23. Look it up. So Gemini, for you, there could be new beginnings or endings in your in an institution, right? Living situation or work situation or school, play, something like that. that is where your endings or your new beginnings are coming from, right? That could also be a source of stress. That could also be where the situation involving a young girl is coming from. Money, all of that is tied up into where you live or where you work, or where you volunteer. So the advice for you is to, again, don't allow yourself to become mentally exhausted. Don't allow yourself to get too caught up in the guardian cards, right? The things that are stressing you out, when ultimately, wow, you know that card just blew off. Ultimately, you know that it's working out for your benefit. But just be aware that that's the situation it's coming from. That's interesting. This card blew off. South, success. So this blew off while I was saying that. One card blew off. Right? South. So ultimately, you're going to be successful, Gemini. Don't worry about it. Last but not least, Libras. All right, Libra. Insect. All right, so first, and then the house blew off for you too. And I shuffled. So, 7 circles, insect. First of all, angel number 16. Look that up, Libra. So, this was the first card that came out for you. All right? Endings, new beginnings, doing a lot of work. I think you're taking something too seriously. That's not meant to be taken seriously, to be honest. It could have to do with money. It could have to do with your dreams or a relationship. But you are overthinking something, right? You're just spinning your wheels and stressing yourself out, Libra, and just overthinking. And with this Virgo full moon, that ain't gonna be no help. So make sure that you are laughing at life. You see the silliness in it. You see the fact that it doesn't even matter. Like, whatever it is that stresses you out, it don't even matter, Libra. It's small. It'll pass. This too shall pass, right? And it looks like it could be in the situation involving your living circumstances or your job, or play, or, you know, some institution, right? It's stressing you out, but don't worry about it. It's small. This is small. You have endings. You have new beginnings, right? Very similar to the Gemini reading. Only thing is, you are really stressing yourself out about it, right? Or you could be moving, right? You could be changing locations. You could be moving a job, moving a house, something like that. But don't let it stress you out, right? This is all for your benefit, like I told you in the general reading. All right, y'all have a good week. Peace out.